Hey everyone, welcome to game number 4 today of the Pasco Grand Slam Tournament. This is Doc, your Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network broadcaster. We're bringing you play-by-play coverage of this game between the Clearwater Lady Bombers and West Pasco Pride. So the Lady Bombers are home, as you may have just heard from their coach, and West Pasco Pride is visitors for the third time today. The other thing to note that because we don't know who's home and visitor ahead of time, we will indeed have the indicator that's showing above the team's name. Sorry about that, I was distracted there. But there's an indicator that shows, and you can see it now, that's above the West Pasco Pride initials that show which team is at bat. All right, let's go through the lineups real quick. So for West Pasco Pride, since they're leading off, it's going to be Lily, followed by Emily, Lane, Corey, who's behind the plate for West Pasco Pride, Emily Hamburg, Brooke, Maggie. Brooke is on the mound, by the way, for West Pasco. Maggie, Addie M, Paula, Cadence, and Addie P. Audrey will be a sub. Now, Audrey, if you remember correctly, last game that they played, Audrey got hit in the knee while she was pitching. In the bottom of the order, or I'm sorry, the bottom of the inning for Clearwater is going to be Calissa, Peyton, Brecca, Claire, and Claire will be on the mound for the Clearwater Lady Bombers, followed by Briley, AP, Carmela, Adrian, Taylor, Laney, and Bella. Bella will be behind the plate for Clearwater, and then Layton is their sub. All right, again, thanks for joining us here at the Pasco Grand Slam Tournament. We're here in Veterans Memorial Park again. Apologies ahead of time for some of the video stuff, just simply because the cellular connectivity out here is spotty at times. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. So hopefully you can still hear it, kind of like a radio broadcast almost, where you'll hear all the play-by-play by yours truly. If you're listening or watching on Facebook, like and follow us there. It helps our channel grow. As well as on YouTube, please like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live for any future broadcasts. This is game number 4 of 5 that we're covering today. Game 5, which will be coming up after this one, will also feature the Clearwater Lady Bombers as well, up against the South Tampa Thunder. So make sure you stick around for that one. And then tomorrow we'll be moving over to Starkey Ranch to cover the bracket play for this tournament. All right, so here we go. About to get things underway here. So Lily will be stepping on into the batter's box. All right, so here we go. Here's the first pitch from Claire. That's a ball off the plate, and this game is underway. 1-0 count. We're here in the top of the first inning. West Pasco versus Clearwater Lady Bombers. And it's a 1-0 count to Lily. And the pitch called strike. And it's a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Bella's behind the plate for Clearwater. It's a ball outside. And it's a 2-1 count now to Lily. If you're just joining us, we just got underway. Top of the first inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. And it's going to be an illegal pitch, which means it's going to be ball 3. That's what that means when you see the umpire hold their arm out to their left. If the pitcher didn't do something, but it does count as a ball. So I guess it would be similar to, I'm guessing, be similar to a balk in baseball. Although a balk in baseball, the pitch doesn't count at all. All right. And the pitch, that's ball 4. And Lily's on with the leadoff walk here in the top of the first inning. So now on deck is Emily. Lily's down at first base. Emily steps in the batter's box. There goes Lily. And the throw down. And she is safe as the ball just jumped out of the shortstop's glove. It was a nice throw down by Bella. So I believe it was a called strike on Emily. And Lily's down at second base with a stolen base. Emily Morales. Sorry about that, folks. There's a ball outside. And it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Clara gets her sign. She comes set, delivers. Called strike, and that's a 1-2 count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, 3, let's go, kid. Don't hold back, 3. You got it, kid.
And here's the 1-2. And it's a 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. That's Lily down at second base. She led off with a walk. On deck is Lane. And the pitch. Pop foul out of play, and we'll do 2-2 again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's 1 out. So it brings in Lane with Corey coming out on deck. And Corey is the catcher this game for West Pasco. There's 1 out. Lily remains at second base. And the pitch. Line shot down the line, but foul. And it's a 0-1 count to Lane. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 out. And the pitch. It's a ball off the plate. And it's 1-1. And here's the 1-1. Ball high. And it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. here's the 2-1. So line drive to shortstop. She snags it. And that is 2 down. I can see from here it was number 5, and that was Kalissa making that snag on the line drive shot. Looks like Peyton's at third. Briley's at first, and I can't see who's at second, their number. And the pitch, ball outside. And it's a 1-0 count. Lily remains down at second base with 2 outs. Number 2 is your second baseman, and that is Laney, I think. Swing and a miss. And strike 1. Lily is still down at second base. Sorry, second baseman was Carmella. It was a ball, so it's going to make it 2-1 on Corey. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and it's 2-2. All right, so 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lily's at second. And here's the 2-2. Foul ball out of play. That one makes it onto the other field. That's the first one today, I think, out of this field that made it onto another field. And we'll do 2-2 again. And the pitch. That makes it ball 3. There goes Lily, the third, and she is safe as the ball pops out of the third baseman's glove. And it's a full count to Corey. Emily A is on deck. Or I'm sorry, Emily H. Hamburg. My bad. Sorry, folks. Emily Hamburg is on deck. Claire gets a sign from Bella. Comes set and delivers the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And at the end of half inning, it is West Pasco Pride 0, Lady Bombers coming to bat. Again, leading on for the Lady Bombers is going to be Kalissa, followed by Peyton and Brecca. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, folks, live. Bottom of the first inning. Calissa steps into the batter's box. Peyton's on deck. And here's the first pitch. And it's a ball high. Again, Corey is behind the plate, and Brooke is on the mound. So it's a 1-0 count to Calissa. There's a line shot into right field, and Calissa is on with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the first inning. So runner on, Peyton steps in, Brecca's on deck. And here's the first pitch. Ball just a little low. Well, there goes the runner. She took advantage of the slow passes going back to the pitcher, not watching the runner. And so Calissa still second base. And it's a 1-0 count. I'm sorry, an 0-1 count to... It was a 1-0 count. Sorry, I put it in the wrong box. It's a 1-0 count to Peyton, as that pitch was a little low. And the pitch. Line shot into right field, right center. That's going to score Calissa. And the Lady Bombers take the lead 1-0 as the throw comes into second. And Peyton is safe. So we'll give Peyton a single, an RBI single. And second on the throw. Very aggressive base running there. And the Lady Bombers are up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. That brings Brecca in with Claire on deck. Claire's your starting pitcher for the Lady Bombers. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning, and the pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. That's going out of play. And it's an 0-1 count to Brecca. So no balls, one strike. One run across so far for Clearwater. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So no balls, two strikes. Nobody out. Bottom of one. Peyton's at second base. RBI single, and she went to second on the throw. And the pitch. Ball outside. That gets away from Corey, and that allows Peyton to go to third on the wild pitch. And it's a 1-2 count. A pop fly just over the pitcher's head, and no one could get to it in time. So that's going to drop in for a single for Brecca, and that means an RBI as Peyton comes in to score and makes it a 2-0 game. Claire steps in with Brecca on first, and a 2-0 lead with nobody out. There's a ball, but it's a little bit high, and that allows Brecca to steal second base. And the pitch. It's ball up, and it's 2-0 count now to Claire. Briley's on deck. It's a 2-run lead, nobody out. And the 2-0. Ball 3. Corey, nice snag down there by Cadence at third to keep the ball from going to left field. Corey couldn't get the ball in time, and it's a 3-0 count now, and Brecka takes third base. And the pitch. Ball 4, and Claire's on with a walk. So that's the first walk issued after 3 singles and a walk. 2 runs have scored. Runners now at first and third. If I'm a betting person, Claire is going to go to... She may have a pinch runner, I don't know. Doesn't look like they're going to replace her. And if I'm betting, Claire is going to run down to second base on this pitch. Briley steps in, AP's on deck. There goes Claire. That gets away. Oh, here comes Brecka, and it's a 3-0 game. Oops. Claire holds it second. So my guess is that, yep, the sub, Layton, she's going into pinch run for Claire, who's the pitcher. All right, so here we go. Pitch to Briley. Off the plate. Gets away from Corey, and that allows, I think it's a 2-0 count now, that allows Claire to move to third on the pass ball. Or I'm sorry, not Claire, but Layton, who's pinch running for Claire. So 3 runs across, 1 walk, 3 hits, and a pass ball. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. So nobody out, runner at third. 3 runs in so far for the Lady Bombers. And here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think it's 2-2. We'll find out in just a second from the umpire. We'll confirm that. Yep, indeed, it's 2-2. Okay. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 1 down. So that'll bring in AP. Carmela's on deck. Got Layton down at third base, who's pinch running for Claire. Claire walked, and she's the pitcher, so they are pinch running for her with their sub. And here's the pitch. Call it a ball, and it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. And the pitch. It's a ball in the dirt, and it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Nice stop by Corey to prevent Layton from coming home. And the pitch, ball in the dirt, and it's 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. Layton is, like I said, down at third base. And that's ball 4. So another walk issued by Brooke. 1 out. Runners at first and third. Again, I'm going to bet that AP is going to head on down to second base on the pitch. Coach comes out to talk to his pitcher. Let's see if there's any changes going to be made, or if he'll stick with his starter. All right, looks like he'll stick with Brooke, and we'll continue. All right, so Carmela steps in with Adrian on deck. And there's the first pitch. That's a ball in the dirt. There goes AP down to second base with a stolen base. And it's a 1-0 count to Carmela. So you can hear the Lady Bombers talking about 5 in a row. That's actually the 5th ball in a row that Brooke has thrown. There's a called strike. And it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. To Carmela. Ball in the dirt. And it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's the ball just a little high. Here comes Layton, and she's in there on the wild pitch. And it's ball 3 to Carmela. That moves AP to third. And it's 3-1 on Carmela. And 3-1. Ball off the plate, and that's another walk. 3rd one this inning, issued by Brooke. So runners at first and third. Again, I believe that Carmela is probably going to scoot down to second base. Adrian steps in the batter's box with Taylor out on deck. Sorry, folks, I forgot to put that 4th run up there for the Lady Bombers. There's a called strike on Adrian, and as expected, Carmela takes second base. So runners at second and third, 1 out. Adrian has an 0-1 count on her. Taylor's on deck. And Adrian is the 8th batter of this inning for the Lady Bombers. And it's a ball low. So 1-1. And the pitch. Ball high. Here comes the runner. And she is safe. Wow. AP steals home on the pass ball. And makes it 2. Oops. That makes it a 2-1 count on Adrian. That moves Carmela to third. And it's a 5-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first inning. So heads up play by AP to put that 5th run across for the Lady Bombers. And here's the 2-1. Ball just up, and it's 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a ground ball to second base. That's going to score another run, and that is 2 outs. So we'll give a sacrifice to Adrian. That scores Carmella. That makes it a 6-0 ball game with 2 outs, and Taylor steps in. On deck is Laney. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bases are empty. And it's a 6-0 lead right now for the Lady Bombers. And here's the 0-1. It's 1-1. So 1-1 count. 2 down. And here's the pitch. Pop fly, foul, out of play. And it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Taylor. Again, Laney's on deck. We're in the bottom of the first. Lady Bombers have put up 6. And here's the 1-2. Ball just a little bit high. It was right at me. I didn't flinch, though. It's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 3 outs. But Lady Bombers put up 6. On 3 hits. No errors and nobody left on. And at the end of 1 inning, it's Lady Bombers 6, West Pasco 0. Coming up in the top of the second is going to be Emily Hamburg-Brooke, who's the current pitcher for West Pasco, and Maggie. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, folks. So Emily Hamburg steps in the batter's box. Lead things off here in the top of the second, and it's a swing and a miss for an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike to Emily. Brooks on deck. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. So Brooke takes her time, or I'm sorry, Emily takes her time getting back in the batter's box to reset after the quick 0-2 count. And here's the 0-2 pitch from Claire. That's a little bit up and outside. It's a 1-2 count now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Emily. And Bella's still behind the plate. Claire's still on the mound. And here's the 1-2. So line shot into right field. That gets down for a hit. And Emily leads off the top of the second with a single to right field. So West Pasco Pride may have something going here in the top of the second. Brooke steps in. She's the acting pitcher right now, unless they make a change, but right now she's still the pitcher of record. And Maggie is out on deck. There's a ball up and outside, and it's a 1-0 count. Throw down to Emily, and she is safe. Well, throw down to get Emily, and she is safe. That's Carmela on first. And the pitch from Claire. Ball outside, and it's 2-0. Sorry about that. I got that wrong. Carmela's at second. That's a ball outside. It's 3-0. And that's number 1, who's Briley. Sorry. Briley's down at first. And it's 3-0. Called strike. And it's now 3-1 to Brooke. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And here's the 3-1. That's ball 4. And that is only the second walk issued by Claire. And now runners on first and second for Pasco Pride. That brings in Maggie with Addie M on deck. And the first pitch. There's a ground ball to short. She goes to third to get the force out at third, the lead runner, and that is nice smart play by Laney down at shortstop. So 1 down. Runners again at first and second. Brings in Addie. And Paula is on deck. And there's the pitch. That hits Addie. And that'll load the bases for Paula. So bases loaded, 1 out. It's a ground ball foul down the first base line by Paula, and it's an 0-1 count. Cadence is on deck. So West Pasco Pride is trailing by 6. And the pitch. Ball off the plate, and that's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Paula. Pop foul out of play, and we'll do 1-2 again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2. And now it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. And the pitch. And it's ball 3. So Paula has worked it all the way back to a full count. Claire has nowhere to put Paula. There's 1 out. All right, so here comes the payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and that is 2 outs. That brings Cadence to the plate and Addie P out on deck. So 2 outs, bases still loaded. There's a good battle there between Paula and Claire. And here's the first pitch to Cadence. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a ground ball back up the middle. Shortstop fields it, throws over to first, and that's 3 outs. So Claire gets out of the inning unscathed. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, but 3 left on base. So Pasco's left 4 on base over 2 innings. And at the end of 1.5, it is Lady Bombers 6, Pasco Pride 0. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right. So about to get the bottom of the second underway here. Lady Bombers have a comfortable lead right now. So Laney steps in. Bella's on deck. Bella's the catcher. And then back to the top of the lineup with Calissa. That's a ball. And it's a 1-0 count. A couple changes for West Pasco. So Maggie is now pitching for West Pasco, and Lane is back in catching. I say back in because she started the day catching. There's a ball, and that's ball 2, so 2-0. And the pitch. Called strike. And now it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Laney. And I believe it's now 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. We just got started here in the bottom of the second. 6-0 lead for the Bombers. And that is ball 4. So the first walk issued by Maggie. Bella steps in. She's showing bunt. Pulls back. Pops it up on the infield. Second baseman's got it. And that is 1 away. So 1 down. That brings in Calissa. Calissa singled and scored her first time up. Catch by the second baseman. That was Emily Morales out there on second base that made that catch. Looks like Brooke is playing first base, if I see the numbers correctly. Cadence is still at third. And I think, not sure who's at short. I'll figure it out in a minute. That's Paula down at shortstop. All right, there's the first pitch, ball high. There's a throw down. Nobody's there to make the catch. And Laney goes into second base with a stolen base. It's a 1-0 count on Calissa. So 1 ball, no strikes, and here we go. That's 2-0. Laney threatens to go to third, but she holds. And here's the 2-0. There's a pop fly foul. That's going to be just out of the reach of the left fielder, Addie. And it's going to be a 2-1 count. All right, it's a 2-1 count on Calissa. And the pitch. Line shot out in the left field. That's going to be foul. And now it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here is the 2-2. Ball high. And that allows Laney to go to third. We'll call that a wild pitch. And that makes it a full count on Calissa. So Calissa's worked it to a full count. Peyton's on deck. Peyton singled in an RBI and scored back in the bottom of the first inning. So she's 1 for 1. And that's ball 4. So now it's runners on first and third. I think it's soon to be runners on second and third because Calissa will probably go to second base on this pitch. As Peyton steps in, and there's 1 out. So here we go. Maggie looks in. She gets the sign. Comes set and delivers. And just as expected, there's a ball low to Peyton. Calissa takes second base. So runners at second and third, 1 out. It is a 6-0 lead at the moment. And the pitch. Ball high. And it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Ground ball back to the pitcher. She goes to first. And that is 2 outs. But that scores another run for the Lady Bombers. And moves over Calissa to third. Calissa to third. Calissa to third. And that's 2 down. All right, so Brecka steps in. Brecka singled and scored her first time up. Drove in an RBI as well. There are 2 outs. Calissa's at third. And the pitch. It's a ball up. And it's a 1-0 count to Brecka. And the pitch. Line shot down the third baseline, foul. And that's a 1-1 count. So 1-1. So line shot out to left field. That's going to get down for a hit. That's going to score another run. That one's going to the fence. And Brecka will be in with a... She's coming home. Is he inside the park? Home run for Brecka. Wow. That was gapped. And 2-run score on that home run by Brecka. First one of the day that we've captured here on the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. So it brings in Claire. Claire walked and scored. Well, Claire walked and was pinch run by Layton, who then scored later in that inning. There's a ball high. So 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes to Claire. There's 2 down. Oh, it's 3 run. Oh, that's right. 9. That was shorter run there. Sorry, folks. There's another ball high, and it's 2-0. So 9-0 lead now for the Lady Bombers. And the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, and it's a 2-1 count. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it is 9-0. It should be showing up there on your side momentarily on the scoreboard side for those of you watching. Again, a low latency from out here, but at Veterans Memorial Park for this Pasco Grand Slam tournament. And it's full count now. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases are clear for Claire. Again, thank you all for joining us here in the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network broadcast of the Pasco Grand Slam out here at Veterans Memorial. We will be back tomorrow. There's ball 4 for bracket play starting at 9 a.m. out at Starkey Ranch for more 14U action. And it looks like Layton is running again for Claire, as Claire has amassed her second walk. So Briley struck out her first time up as she steps in. AP's on deck. She walked and scored her first time up. And here's the pitch. It's a ball low. Layton holds it first. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes to Briley. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Fielded across the diamond. In time, and that's 3 outs. So nice play out there by shortstop, Paula, to get that one. So Lady Bombers pick up 3 on actually no hits. There were no errors, and there was 1 left on base. At the end of 2, it's Lady Bombers 9, West Pasco 0. All right, going to the top of the 3rd inning. It's going to be Addie P leading it off, and then back to the top of the order with Lily and Emily. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We will be right back. All right, we're back. Addie stepping in the batter's box. And the first pitch, ball outside. So it's a 1-0 count to Addie to get things underway here in the top of the 3rd inning. And ball in the dirt, and it's now 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Still Claire on the mound. Bella behind the plate. It's a ground ball foul, and it's 2-1. And ball 3, and now it's a 3-1 count. There's a ground ball to second base. Carmela fields it, throws over just in time, and that is 1 out. That brings Lily to the plate. She walked her first time up, and Emily Morales is on deck. She struck out her first time up. All right, so I think something happened with the scoreboard there. I think I was able to go in and fix it. It should all be updated now. So we should be good to go. Sorry about that, folks. And call strike. And it's a 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike to Lily. Again, the intermittent connectivity is wreaking havoc here with the scoreboard. So sorry about that. But I think we're back in business. All right. So 0-1 count to Lily. And pitch. She swings it, tries to bunt and goes after it, and it's 0-2 count. She committed. And it's a ball outside, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, I'm told the connectivity tomorrow at Starkey Branch is much better than out here at Veterans Memorial. So, just glad to have you all join part of this today. There's a fly ball into left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. And Lily is stretching to second base and is in with a double. So, great job by Lily. And gets things going here with a 1-out double. That'll bring in Emily Morales. Again, she struck out her first time up. Lane is on deck, and she lined out to shortstop. Again, thanks for joining us here at the broadcast, Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. And Tampa Bay USSSA, there's a call in the outside corner, and it's 0-1 to Emily. Back in the first inning, Lily also got stranded at second base. She was the 1 runner left on. Pasco's been threatening last inning and seems to be this inning. And strike 2, so no balls, 2 strikes. So Clara comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 2 outs. So it brings in Lane. After Lane is Corey. She struck out her first time up. So pitching for the Lady Bombers has achieved 4 strikeouts thus far. And that is all Claire. All right. So here we go. The first pitch to Lane. Lily again on second base. Ball just off the plate, and it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Ball off the plate. There goes Lily down to third. Ball goes into left field. Here comes Lily to try to score the first run for the Pasco, and she does! So we'll give an error to the catcher on the throw down to third, which allows her to score. And that puts one run across for West Pasco Pride. And I believe it's a 2-0 count. We'll wait and see what the umpire says here. And the pitch. Called strike. And I think it's 2-1. And the pitch. It's a fly ball down the line, way out of play. It's more like a line shot, so I'm going to call it 2-2, but we'll see what the umpire says. It is 2-2. All right. So 2 outs, 1 run across. It's a 2-2 count. There's a ball in the dirt. And it's a full count now. So there are 1 run across and 2 outs. Again, I think the scoreboard's kind of crapping out on me a little bit because it's updated in my device but not showing through the stream. Foul ball out of play, and we'll do 3-2 again. So right now, but on the scoreboard I don't have an internet connection, but I'll keep you up to date. That was a pop fly on the infield to Calissa, and that's 3 down. All right, so Pasco does get 1 on no hits, 1 error, and nobody left on. And at the end of 2.5, it's West Pasco Pride 1. Lady Bombers, Clearwater Lady Bombers, 9. And I think we're back on. Oh, this is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment with more action. All right, we're back. About to get this underway, and you can hear YMCA playing in the background. That's what the the ladies on the field are doing, the YMCA. So anyway, got to have fun at these tournaments. All right, so let's see what happens here with the scoreboard. All right, so we're back to the Lady Bombers up bottom of 3rd. 1 run for Pasco. And we're good. Hopefully you all can see. Oh, it says no internet connection again. There's a ball in the dirt to AP. On deck is Carmela. So AP walked and scored. Carmela walked and scored. Let me try a different method of scoring for y'all. Call time by the umpire. And while she's doing that, let me see what I can do about getting our scoreboard up and running. There's a called strike. And I believe it's a 1-1 count. And apparently it's 3-1, so I missed a ball in there. Sorry about that, trying to fix things. All right, I think we're back online. If I can get confirmation on that, that'd be great. From a scoreboard perspective, I think it's all correct. There's no outs. There's a walk now. That puts AP on, so she's walked for the second time today. Carmela steps in. Adrian's on deck. Adrian sacrificed. Got an RBI out of it. And just got confirmation it's back incorrect. So, good deal. There's a ground ball to second base. Second baseman fields it, and she can't get a hold of it, so Lily can't quite get a hold of that one. And that puts runners on first and second, so we're going to charge an error to Lily on that one. So 2 on. There's a ball high. Nice stop by Lane. It's a 1-0 count to Adrian. Adrian, again, sacrificed, got an RBI. Taylor's on deck. She struck out her first time up. So Brooke struck out 2 on her pitching so far, and Maggie has not struck out anyone yet. It is Maggie and Lane still on the mound and behind the plate, respectively. That's ball 2. It's a 2-0 count to Adrian. All right, so here we go. 2-0 count. And make that 3-0. Nice stop by Lane. As both Carmela, who's at first, AP, who's at second, hold right where they are. And that is ball 4. So another walk issued. And bases are now loaded. Coach comes out to talk to his pitcher. We'll see what happens here with bases loaded and nobody out. It's like Cadence maybe coming in. Like she must have been warming up. So there's a pitching change for sure. And Cadence will be coming in. So while we're waiting on that pitching change to warm up, this is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Well, that's it. Time has expired in this one. Final score, Lady Bombers 9, West Pasco Pride 1. Coming up here in just a little bit is going to be Game 2 for the Lady Bombers. They will be facing the South Tampa Thunder. So stick around for that one, folks. We'll be right back with our next broadcast here shortly. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Have a good, we'll see you all in a bit.